Getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you. But you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build. It's best to play him around half the game if you can. Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing. They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That drops.
The teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Jack dishes to Bargnani. Allen outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Mack. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. A ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he sinks the second. For 3, Marshall. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached halftime in this one. Maverick.
Well, Nick, how well...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 20 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Amir Johnson is out there with Howard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Matthews, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. Young with no one around. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Suns trail by 15. Mavs were solid on the road last year with a record of 23-18 away from Dallas Clark. Good for 5th most road wins in the West.
And Kevin, that's what you'd expect from a veteran team like the Mavs. Throughout the roster, this team has guys that understand what it takes to win on the road.
There's the dish to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 14 points for the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And that one's good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Mavericks leading by 14.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves. Crossovers, he has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Curry with another miss.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Dallas no good that time either. Suns trail by 14. It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And the pass to Vucevic. Durant kicks to Young. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And the Suns call time.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Luol Deng is checked in for Phoenix. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that one's good. And it's 29 points for Steph Curry.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
The Mavericks have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. The free throw good for Moutier. Well, and to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career, Clark, has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression. And some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Mavericks have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And in the past, the NBA had the All-Star break for just an extended weekend. Last year, they gave the players a full week off. It seemed to be received positively by everyone.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. The All-Star break in 2015 was just a bit over a week. Those extra days, Clark, for most players, really rested some guys up.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it was a nice move. You play those 82 games, you need more than just a few days break during the middle part of the season. So I like that move a lot.
Williams, a screen on Gallinari. Mack, the pass to Williams. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Williams has got 10 points. Suns trail by 11. Curry outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Good on the second free throw.
And guys, last year Marvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42, and not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch 4.
Here's Harris. Finished off the break. Harris has got 9.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The shot by Curry, no good. Now the thing about Marvin Williams, we know he doesn't create for others. He doesn't generate a lot of blocks or steals. But, the one thing he does, he can hit the boards, he rebounds well, and he's got a pretty good shot from outside.
Yeah, and last season he didn't have any big numbers, but the ones that were at least respectable were in the areas you just mentioned, rebounding and three-point shooting, Kevin. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Suns trail by 18. From deep, Gallinari, and he gets the bucket. Gallinari's got 6 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
No good from Durant.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Howard. Curry outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Mack, good. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
That'll be a Suns timeout.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but, Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Williams. Vucevic is out there with Young. Then it's Moutier, and it's Neal in at the 2 spot.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Outside Curry. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Moutier dishes to Neal. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Neal's got 19 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Curry outside, and he gets the bucket.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Moutier with the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
And we've seen Dallas just be fantastic since the start.